Ladies and gentlemen, I am for the mood that Prime Minister Andrew Black lost tact with dealing with the returning nationals from overseas due to the present crisis. Hey, welcome back everyone to Learning with the Passleys. Today's topic is on debate writing. In today's lesson, you should be able to define what a debate is. You should know how to write a debate. You should also know how to do a debate. So therefore, what is a debate? A debate is an organized argument or contest of ideas in which the participants discuss a topic from two opposing sides. In this instance, an argument is a series of facts, beliefs, ideas that are constructively designed. They are sentences within a body of a persuasive speech. You have, in this context, you will have at least sometimes three persons on opposing sides, and opposing sides are one side being for the topic or the other side being against the topic. And of course, you also have your timekeeper, your moderator as well. How to write a debate? First of all, you need to have a strong opening, something that will grab your audience's attention, whether this be a actual statistical statement or a rhetorical question. And your statistical statements could be numbers which come from a factual website or a credible source, and your rhetorical question could be a question asked to a group of persons which they already know the answer for. Number two, define the topic. So today's topic has Prime Minister Andrew Black lost tact with dealing with the returning nationals from overseas due to the country's present crisis. In this topic, you can define key terms, whether you want to define, who is a national, what's overseas, what's a crisis, what is that. You don't have to go straight into a dictionary to get the meaning. You can be getting the information from the context of the body. You can get it from books, newspaper, magazine. You can also quote what, for instance, a member from the opposing side of the government might say in the media to get context on the meaning. Thirdly, list your main points. So for instance, number one, it could be numbers of nationals overseas, or would that be Jamaicans, would that be Haitians, wherever they are, what type of nationals you're speaking about. Number two, you can talk about the fact that there are not enough beds, enough holding facilities for persons who are ill in that particular crisis that you're talking about. And you can also talk about the laws, the protocol that governs whether these nationals should return from their country of origin. Fourthly, your rebuttal. This takes into consideration the fact that you have to do your previous research on the topic. And while you do your previous research on the topic, you also have to come up with possible points that your opponent might argue. Conclusion. This is summarizing the points that are previously made. This is a quick recap as to what you can write. Number 1, strong opening. Number 2, definition of the topic. Number 3, list your main points. Number 4, rebuttal. And lastly, conclusion. And of course, these are some ways to write a debate. This is not the only way, but while following this method, it can help you to write a proper debate. How to do a debate. So firstly is your style. It is good to always be confident and be persuasive. It's like you are going to influence or to sway others on your side. Even if in real life they don't agree, but when you're finished talking, they should feel like, okay, yes, I am going to be against abortion. I am going to be for hanging men who are child molesters, whatever the topic might be. Even if in real life you don't even care about the topic, but when you are finished hearing what the speaker is saying, you feel as though sometimes you feel goose pimples on your body. The hair stands up on the back of your neck because of how the person put their sentences, their words, their style, their persuasive statistics, their rhetorical questions, and how they stand, their posture, how they move their hands, how they look at the audience. Those things are captivating. Speed. Do not go too fast, but don't go too slow. Just take your time and say what you have to say, even though sometimes anxiety might catch up with you. Just take a deep breath, get your thoughts together, and continue. Your tone, it's good not to just be speaking flatly. Sometimes you can take it up a notch in your tone of voice, and sometimes you can be flat too, depending on what you're saying. You should go to the point, be as brief, and make sense too with what you're saying. And the last thing, notes and eye contact. I recommend to students to use flashcards, and they can have 3 points on their flashcards, or they can draw pictures of what they're saying when they have flashcards. This will help them to maintain eye contact as opposed to bringing a book to do their debates or to do photo leaves. I find that students love to do debates, especially on topics on religion or on politics. Those topics get them going. But sometimes the body is good, but they just don't deliver speech well because it's as though they don't believe in what they're debating sometimes. And it is good to bear in mind these tips. Let us now recap or reflect. Number 1, do you think it is important to do debates in today's society? Number 2, how can debate writing help you in another subject area? Number 3, how can one improve one's debate writing skills? Please feel free to leave your answers in the comment section below, or for those that have my number in the WhatsApp group, please feel free to leave these answers in the comments or to give me a private message and we can continue the discussion. And of course, if you need assistance, please don't feel afraid to reach out to me. You can leave a comment, you can send me an email. And of course, continue to like, share, comment, subscribe, as well as to hit the bell. So thank you for listening. to today's lesson, and of course, I'll be dropping more content on this channel. So keep posted, keep glued. You can also share to persons. You might not want this content because you already know or grasped it, but send it to somebody that's about to do a debate. Send it to somebody who did a debate and just want to remember how that debate was done. And of course, when you're finished doing your WhatsApp classes, your Zoom classes, whatever online source of classes, here is where you can come to refresh your memory, or if you don't know anything about debates, this is where you come. Thank you.